What's going on, y'all? It's your main man, Big Wayne D-I-E-S-E to the airport live for another episode of Callin How I See It. You know how I do, Mr. Diesel. Well, it's tomorrow, y'all. Free agency. No, I ain't said a whole lot about it because free agency one of them things you can kind of speculate and guess, but you just never really know. You never really know. But we're gonna talk about free agency a little bit because I wasn't gonna do like 5 free agency videos. I wasn't gonna do it. But a lot done changed to the whole season. A lot done changed, and now it seems like the Lakers getting ready to just open shop. They look like the open shop. Now, some kind of way they done managed to free up cap space. They send them 3 folks over there to Washington and a draft pick. Now they good. Now I feel like they finna get Kawhi. And evidently, he won't. Kawhi thinking about going over there. He thinking about going over there. And do I think Kawhi going to LA, the Lakers particularly? No, I don't think so. I gotta believe it when I see it. I'ma still hold on. Well, actually, I'm not so sure anymore. I really don't know because I heard an interview with Lou Williams when he was talking about he was in Canada, Toronto. So it's like a whole other country. And it's a lot of things that is cool over there, but you're in a whole other country. And sometimes you kind of ready to get back on the road because, yeah, it's cool and it's Canada, but you're in another country. And we know Kawhi been talking about L.A. the whole time. So I'm really not even sure. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't think he going to L.A. I think it's more Clippers. So I know I've been saying Toronto the whole time, but the thing is, everybody talking about Toronto, you know, the championship thing, championship. But I'm not convinced that they would have beat Philly. Like I said before, I'm not convinced they would have beat Philly. And I know they wouldn't have beat Golden State if they was, you know, they had all their horses. I mean, they won, but we got to call it how it is. If they was healthy, you know, we ain't sitting there talking about the Raptors winning. So, and then Kawhi there. So if he taking any championship aspirations with him, it's not like Toronto was championship ready before he got there. We know what they was doing before he got there. So I feel like that's something that's got to be taken into consideration. So I'm thinking about all this the past couple of days. I might be talking myself out of Toronto. So I'm gonna say Clippers. I'm gonna say Clippers with Kawhi. I'm gonna say Clippers with Kawhi. I just don't believe that whole LA thing. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. But if he do go to LA, I don't know how it's gonna fit. I don't know how it's gonna work. But golly, that's a whole lot of sauce. That's a whole lot of sauce. If he go to LA, I just don't see how. I don't see how it'll work. But if he go there and he find his way with the Lakers. Woo! I don't see it. But Kawhi's probably I still think KD's the biggest fish. KD's still the biggest fish. And I still think he going to the Knicks, regardless of what Kawhi do. Because he don't strike me as somebody that can just, he going to pan off his stuff off somebody else. Because it's Kevin Durant. You know who he is. You know who he is. I'm still holding on to the Knicks. We got to do something. We got to do something. Somebody coming to New York. Somebody coming to New York. I know it look bad. I know it look bleak. But we is still in this race. Remember, free agency ain't started yet. People talking about like we just out the race. Like we ain't did. Like free agency been going on a whole 2 months and we ain't got a soul. It ain't over yet. This race is just beginning. Technically, it ain't started yet. Start tomorrow at 6 o'clock. We ain't out this yet. And we do got meetings with some people, particularly KD and Uncle Drew. And that's who we've been trying to get from the beginning, and we ain't out of it. Speaking of Uncle Drew, something happened. I saw something came out yesterday. I don't know if y'all saw it. But Brooklyn said they was going to extend that qualifying offer. Meaning, whoever tried to throw some at D'Angelo, because D'Angelo's starting to catch some steam like I thought he would. Brooklyn said they was going to match whatever threw out there at them. Now, let me tell you why that's interesting. Because if somebody throws something out there, that means Brooklyn gonna match it. And D-Lo, for better or worse, I see him getting maxed out. And if you get D-Lo, what you gonna do with Kyrie? You see what I mean? And that gives me the reason to believe that, well, if you gonna keep D'Lo, then you might not want Kyrie. And I told y'all how I felt about Kyrie, how Brooklyn feeling split about Kyrie as it is. And I'm like, oh, he's a qualified offer. Well, shit, I'm still in New York. They're just gonna go to the Garden. And if Kyrie go to the Garden, you know Durant would. I think Durant will want to be there anyway. Personally, I just really believe that. I just really believe that, and I've been convinced to believe that as the years went on. I'm convinced with that. Kyrie, we don't know, because Kyrie, he go back and forth a lot. Again, he said a lot of things that's went back and forth. And I'm not convinced about LA either, because I'm just not convinced with Kyrie in LA. I'm not convinced with Kawhi in LA. I'm not convinced with Kyrie in LA. I just got to believe it when I see it. I just got to believe it when I see it. Now the Lakers, they gonna get somebody, but I just don't think they're gonna get them too. And again, I could be wrong, but I just got to believe it when I see it. They might get like a Vucevic or something. And truthfully, that's what I'd be going for, because they really don't need no third star. They got AD and LeBron, and you just build around that. And they got Kuzma. So the Lakers, they really just being greedy, really. But hey, it's the Lakers, so that's what they do, stars. So that's why I see Kyrie and KD going to the Knicks. That's why I see that, because Brooklyn had extended that qualifying offer. So it's almost like they said they was taking chances, they gonna try to recruit him. But now if you gonna match whatever's out there for D'Lo, what you gonna do with Kyrie? And everybody talking about Kyrie and KD, not Kyrie and D'Lo. I'm not even sure that works. So really interesting stuff with that right there. That's what. So I got Kawhi going to the Clippers. I got Kyrie in a change of events. I got him going to the Knicks now. I got him going to the Knicks. Because that qualifying offer changes everything, in my opinion. That changes everything. Now, somebody going to overpay for D'Lo. D'Lo about to get overpaid. He good, and I like him, but I'm not sure he finna get a contract he ain't worth yet. He finna get a contract he ain't worth yet. Unless somebody throw some ungodly offer out there, then who knows? They may not match it. But based off what I saw, Brooklyn was acting like they was getting ready to match or whatever got tossed out there. That's what I saw, and I'm ready to see it, because the Suns, I think they interested in them. Toronto, Milwaukee. The Timberwolves, they offered out there. They want him, and I'd like to see him in Minnesota. I think that'd be a cool little look with him and the Cat Daddy down there. I'd like to see that. Woo! I don't know. But KD still holds all the cards. And as far as I see it, the NBA got like a year to get this right. Because when KD 100%, ain't nobody messing with the Durantula. Ain't nobody messing with him. That's the only reason I say it's wide open, because Toronto finna, they had their fun. Golden State, they on life support. KD chilling. And I think he'll be back at the end of the year around like that last leg of the season with playoffs or whatever. I think he'll be back then. I think he'll be back around. I don't think he'll just be gone the whole year like everybody's saying. I just don't see that. I think he'll be back before then. It's about to be good. And now everybody ain't gonna chase. I think some people chasing money, some people chasing happiness, some people chasing rings. It's gonna be good. We're gonna see. It's all not gonna happen Sunday. It'll be more like Wednesday or something. That's what I see. I see Wednesday when all this stuff start happening. So that's some good stuff. I'm ready to see it. But some of these other little role players, them the ones you got to watch out for. Because superstars are great and they're fun and we talk about them, but that's more like the icing on the cake and the candle and the flame on it. But the cake is, so these other 40% of the league is free agency. 40% of the league is free agents. So that's what the Lakers need to be going for. They need to be going for depth and all that good stuff. That's what I want to see. As far as Jimmy Butler, now Jimmy Butler need to stay right over there in Philly. Because I don't see how that would work with Houston. I don't see how that work with Houston. But Houston really want him though. Houston want him for real. Shoot, y'all remember when like I guess a couple years ago when they was talking about they'll give like when the Rockets was talking about they'll give like 4 first-round picks to Minnesota when he was back there. So I think they've been wanting him. So I don't think this is like a right now thing and he's just a free agent. So now I think they've been wanting him the whole time, really. But I still don't think that'll work with James Harden. If it was Jimmy and James, I think I believe it a little more. But CP3, that changed everything. You know, you can't move that. That's just like a car with a boot on it. It ain't going nowhere. Not with that Chris Paul contract. But I can't wait to see it. There's a lot of stuff going down. A lot of stuff going down. So that's what I see. I see Kawhi going to the Clippers. I got Kyrie and Katie, New York down, baby. Yes, yes, indeed. D'Lo, I think he stays in Brooklyn. And then they end up signing somebody else. Al Horford, I say Clippers. That's what I got with that. And you know who Brooklyn need to get? Brooklyn need to get DeMarcus Cousins. That's what they need. No, that don't work because they got Allen Crabbe, so that don't work. Where Boogie going, y'all? Where Boogie gonna go? Where Boogie going? That's what I'm curious to see. Where? That's who LA need. No, that don't work either. We gonna see. It's gonna be like I said. This free agency stuff, you just never really know because it's a lot of he say, she say, and for all I know, some of the players might have had their mind made up. They might have thought one team one day. They might think about another team now. They might wake up in the morning and think of somebody totally different. But who knows? It's gonna be good stuff. But who knows? I might be right. I might be wrong. Calling how I see it. Y'all take it easy.